13, 14, and 15 tell us that we're going to do some dividing. So when we're dividing, basically we're just taking each one separately by itself. So I'm going to break this problem into two parts. 24y to the 6th divided by 4y to the 3rd minus 12y to the 3rd divided by the 4y to the 3rd. So I just break it into two separate fractions. Now if you remember when we did this, we're going to divide our numbers and we're going to subtract our exponents, right? So 24y to the 6th divided by 4y to the 3rd would be 6y to the 3rd. Minus 12y to the 3rd divided by 4y to the 3rd would be just negative 3, because 3 minus 3 is 0. Those cancel out, right? Exactly. So 6y cubed minus 3.
What do we do with the exponents again?
You subtract them.
Subtract them.
Right? Y to the 6th meant you had 6 of them on your list. Y to the 3rd means you only have 3. So we can cancel out 3, and we had 3 extra ones left over.
That's right, yeah.
So they may write a division problem as a fraction, because that's what fractions are, or they just might write it as a division problem. But the same thing, I'm just going to write it all 3 separately and then do whatever I can with it. So 24z to the 4th divided by negative 3z plus 18z to the 2nd divided by my negative 3z plus 27z divided by my negative 3z. Negative 8z to the 3rd. 24 divided by negative 3 is negative 8, and 4 minus 1 is 3.
Then negative 6.
Negative 6.
Right, and then those ones cancel out. Oh,
You have a z squared and a plain z. So
Oh,
2 minus 1 would just give me z to the 1st, or z, right? So 18 divided by negative 3 is negative 6. Z squared divided by z to the 1st is just a z. And then I'm going to have negative 9. The z's are going to cancel out of there, right? All right. So, the last one, I had her put in one crazy looking one so you could see some of the weird things that would happen. I'm going to do my 20x to the 3rd divided by my 4x plus 25x squared divided by 4x plus 12 divided by 4x. So the first fraction, that one's going to come out normal. 20x to the 3rd divided by 4x is 5x to the 2nd. Now on the second one, 25/4, you can't do anything with that, right? It doesn't reduce down, but you can do something with your x's. What's going to happen with the x's? I'm going to cancel one of them out, and I'm going to have an x up here with the 25, right? So I'm going to have 25x over 4 then. Now on the next one, I can reduce the numbers down, right? So what's going to happen there? It's going to be 3, and where's the x at? Look at where your problem. Where's the x?
The bottom.
It's on the bottom. So I'm going to have 3 over x. So sometimes you won't be able to simplify the numbers. Sometimes you have the variable left over on the bottom instead of on the top, right?
Yeah.
And so that crazy looking thing would be my answer. You'll have to think about that one for a minute. All righty.